welcome back. This is Dyyannamarie, and you're watching Handmade by Dyyannamarie. So, I got some new molds, y'all. Now, I think these are candle molds, and that's really sad that I say I think, right? But they came with little candle holders, and they came inside. So, I'm going to make them all, and let's see what happens. I am going to be using combinations of these colors we see here, which are really nice. So this one is spring green, and we're going to mix that with some, what's that? Oh, sorry guys. That's lawn green. And then we have some sea green. And then we have some lemon. I thought that would look good together. And then we have just green. And then in this one, which is this other mold here, and it also came with a little candle holder. So here we've got violet and copper, and this is really pretty. This is a sky blue. And then we have, what is that? Deep pink. Sorry, deep pink. Okay, so I'm going to mix these up. I am going to be using the disposable cups today because I'm making so many colors. So I'm going to get these mixed up. Actually, let's do this one first. And let's see what we can do. Alright, so I have all the colors mixed up, and I couldn't quite decide which way I want to do it. So I think what I'll do is, let me put my little paper towel down right there. I think I'm going to, stir it over here. I notice that when I stir under the camera, the focus is off really bad. So sorry about that, y'all. So I'm gonna be stirring on the side here just so y'all don't get all out of focus. Okay. All right, so, hey, I'm just gonna start it this way. Sorry guys if you're getting out of focus there. Sorry about that. I love these little disposable cups. They really come in handy. We have a lot of resin to do. All right. How about we go in? Now this says it's green. That's what the bottle says, and it's this bottle here. It says green. Okay. Let's stir this up a little bit. And I think I'll just pour this around the edge. We'll see what type of effect that has. Okay. Next, let's use this green, which is just, this is the spring green. I don't know why I decided to do green. It's not a color that I gravitate to, but this is very pretty. That's very pretty. So we'll just pour that. And pour that down the middle. So this isn't going to, the colors I mixed up here, they're not going to fill it up. I thought what I do was do it part way and then fill up and then after I'm gonna cure it, and then I'll come back and finish the bottom part. Kind of like I did that. There was another jar I did that I absolutely loved the way it turned out. Okay. It's not far from full. All right. We're not gonna need those anymore. Okay, I'm going to let this set for a little bit, clean off my wooden sticks, and then I'll put this in the curing machine, and then I'll be back. All right, guys. The bottom part of the candle holder is in the curing machine, and I've mixed up the additional colors. So we're gonna start with the lid here first, and I did mix, this has been mixed up. So I'm gonna do, this time I'm gonna do the lighter colors on the bottom. So that's going to be, oops, that's going to be the yellow and the green. Okay, so let's just pour these guys in. I love mixing these colors, in case you couldn't tell. I really do like mixing these colors together. But I think what I'll do is I will make the candle holder itself a solid color. So this right here, I'll make that a solid color. So okay, now let's put this is the sea green here. I'm just hoping this doesn't muddle. It looks really good on the candle holder itself, but for some reason I think this is going to be muddled. I don't think this is going to turn out exactly the way I'm thinking, but hey, it's all an experiment, right? All right. Let's put, this is the spring green. So let me just put that around. And finally, we will put in the lawn green. Okay. I'm just really curious what this is gonna look like. I am curious. I am very curious. So that's that. Now I guess I don't want to muddle it, so uh-oh, we got some, looks like we got some stuff that didn't mix up very well. All right, so maybe I will do it a little swirly. Okay, now I'm gonna leave that like that, and I'm gonna put that in the curing machine, and we'll see how that comes out. Then I'll top the top with something different. Okay, so for this guy right here, I'm going to need to get, let me mix up. How about we mix up, I really do like that, I really do like this sea green color here. That's nice, that's really nice. So I think I'll do that, and I'm gonna need a bigger cup because that's gonna have to fill up. It's gonna have to fill this up, so we're gonna need a bigger cup. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let's get this one ready. So I know I've been doing this. Okay, let me slow down. I got myself excited. You know, like in my last video, I told you guys it had been like 13 days since I had made the last video. And then I got these molds today, so that was very exciting. I've got some other molds coming in, so I'm excited about those as well. I keep turning my machine back on because I want this thing cured for real, cured. Okay, so we're going to be using this, which is the sea green. So we're just gonna make our lid, or the candle holder, with sea green. Okay, so we'll get all this mixed up. And then we'll get that poured. But anyway, y'all, these last couple of days, man, I think I've shared with you guys that we are preparing for a conference for my job. And it's been a challenge, man. I'm telling you, it's been a challenge. And today I've just been exhausted, and I had to make myself get up and do something that I really enjoy doing, which is this. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is such a pretty green color. Man, I like that a lot. So yesterday, yesterday evening I came home, y'all. I laid in my bed. I didn't even wrap my head up. I just laid down. And me to lay down without wrapping my head up is absolute taboo, because I always have my head wrapped up. Okay. All right, so. All right, make sure you guys are in the picture. Let's go ahead and pour this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect amount. Ah, that is such a pretty color. That is such a pretty color, y'all. I just really like that color. Looks like there's some scoring or something around the edges of this thing. So, okay. I'm gonna put these in the curing machine and we'll be back. Okay, so this is the lid, and I just pulled it out, and I'm going to add the sea moss for the base. Okay. Well, perfect. Let's move that over. And you know what? I don't think that's going to be enough to fill that up. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we will fill the lid here. So I add some more resin and mica powder in here, which is just beautiful. I just love that color. Oh, look at that. Don't you just love it when it just comes out just right? Alrighty then. I'm just scraping out every piece of it that I can get out. Okay. I believe Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to come above that lip, y'all. I don't think there's a lip right here. For some reason, I don't think it's supposed to come above that. I'm gonna go with my instinct, and I'm just gonna leave it just the way it is, and we'll find out if I'm supposed to, you know, put more in there or not. I don't think so. What do y'all think? I know I can't hear y'all, and I don't even know I'm gonna ask you the question. But let me think about this for a minute. Okay. All right, well, I decided to go ahead and fill it up to the lip. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And we shall see. We shall see. I'm just gonna take it to the edge there. Up, almost went over. That, blurn it. Okay, I'm good. Whew, okay, thought I went over. I'm gonna add some more to this one here. Just to get it to the edge there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the curing machine, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so now we're back. I've let these cure, and baby, quit. I've let these cure. Actually, they've been overnighting. I had them in the UV light and all that good stuff because the colors are so dark. So let's do the candle holder first, because it has the darkest. We made this one all one color. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's real pretty. Put the mold back the way it was. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so that turned out really pretty. Look at that. And I'm gonna have to sand the bottom of this because that's kind of rough. But around here it's pretty good. I see I have one air bubble. I can fix that easily. But that's nice. Okay, this is the lid, and I really had to put the lid back in there because I don't know if you can see that right there in the center. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Was I too far up? Let me bring this back to the center just to show you all what this looked like. I may be a little far up on that, but as I was saying, a little rough here on the bottom, and there's a little air pocket right there, but I can easily fix that. So, okay, now, all right, cool. So the lid, you can see that little spot right there in the middle, but yesterday evening when I was getting done, I touched it and it had not yet cured, so I had to put it back under the UV light. So altogether, it took about a good 30 minutes, I guess, for it to finally cure. So let's undo this one. We'll break the seal first, and then we will pull it. Pull it out. Oh, oh, oh. I like that. Look at that. That's cute. I'm glad I did bring it all the way up to the edge, because at first I wasn't going to do that, and then I did. So I'm glad I did. Okay. And here is the actual vessel. Let's see if I can So this one, we're gonna have to roll this one down. My hands aren't real strong. I love the way this turned out. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Ugh. This is a little difficult. Okay, it's coming. There we go. I'll put that back together in just a moment. Look at that. Look how that is so nice. That is so nice. I don't have to do anything on the bottom. This is all nice and smooth. No air pockets or bubbles there. Okay, so this goes in there. I'm gonna have to go get a candle. And then this is the lid. Okay, good deal. Got it. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. I think, uh-oh, that's not fitting quite right. I think I might have to, I might do some trimming around there, it looks like. But that is still so nice. Oh, there it goes. It's good. I didn't have it right. Okay, cool. It's good. It's good. No trimming needed. Oh my gosh. What it is that they're fitting in some kind of way. But anyway, isn't that lovely? That turned out so nice. I don't think I have any candles that will fit in here, any votives. If I do, I will put it in at the end so you guys can see what that looks like. But there we go. Look at that. I am just, yeah, it fits perfectly now. I guess I didn't have it on it right. All right, there we go, guys. That is so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I am very happy with that. So I will make the other one and we'll post that up probably tomorrow or Sunday maybe. But there we go. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, y'all, I am really close to hitting that 500 subscriber mark. And like I told y'all, I'm working on stuff for retirement. I'm retiring in 2 years. So, hey, share this with your friends and everything. And I'd appreciate it if y'all would help me get to 500 subscribers. Now, my birthday is August 20th. So I decided last night that is what I'm going to do. I want to ask you guys for your help to help me to get to 500 subscribers before or as a birthday gift on August 20th, 2025. I sure appreciate it. All right, you guys comment, share, what? What? Before I what? Say what? You want to say it?
Sure.
What you going to tell them?
Bye.
That's just all you going to say is bye? You gonna tell them to like and comment and subscribe and share?
Sure.
Okay, tell them.
Bye, everyone. Don't forget to like, share,
subscribe,
comment, and subscribe.
There you go. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, guys. Bye-bye. See you next time. All right, I do have a little votive to put in here. Look at that perfect fit. Let's go ahead and light it. I don't want to light. There we go. And we'll just put that in there. And there it is, guys. There's my candle holder. Let me turn out the light right here. Okay, there it is. I'm so excited. That is so cool. All right, guys, bye.